Mourning a loved one during this pandemic creates some very tough decisions for families.
WJZ is live at New Cathedral Cemetery. Paul Gessler reports how their crew has had to adapt for burial services. Paul.
Vic, they had one burial here today, and even then, mourners were limited and forced to stand apart. The staff across New Cathedral's 125 acres remains at work keeping the grounds maintained, even as the number of services slow.
People are kind of being robbed of this particular moment of having family and friends around them at a time they need that family and friends around them the most.
Father Patrick Carrion directs cemetery management at the Baltimore Archdiocese, where funeral masses have stopped, but graveside services continue, limited to 10 people.
Probably the most difficult is which 10?
The cemetery director says they've had to make changes.
We're finding ourselves having to step back and keep our distance, and that's difficult for us as much as it is for the families.
They've limited touch points, no more chairs or tent tables.
They may be burying the dead person, but they can't have maybe a funeral mass or the kind of ritual they wanted.
With more people choosing cremation, it lends itself flexibility on pushing back a service.
Folks are choosing to delay those services to when they can have their entire family gathered.
Father Carrion, meanwhile, is just months removed from mourning another Father Carrion. His brother Michael, also a priest, died in November shortly after working a cemetery service.
I can't imagine burying him with only myself, my brother Timothy, and a few people. That would have added to the pain tremendously. We can't stop doing the corporate work of mercy, of burying the dead. We just have to do it a different way for now.
Back live now, another safety measure in place here at New Cathedral Cemetery. The cemetery director says people are now required to stay in their cars until the casket is placed at the graveside. For now, reporting live in West Baltimore, I'm Paul Gessler for WJZ.